Okay, awesome. So I'm glad everybody is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our training. As usual, we're going to be keeping it simple. First of all, major announcements. Um, you know, first on the line, did everybody know that Total Life Changes have joined forces with a company called Research?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I normally get an email from I think when we signed up when we could vote.
uh-huh.
There's a app that you had to download, so they
Oh
normally
yes,
send
this is from
me
home.
the different, yeah, the
Mhm.
different changes within the industry. So I got it there first.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Great stuff. All right, another great announcement in terms of staying plugged in. We have our on TLC website, on TLC page on Facebook. They have Fun Fridays. Now, if you tune in to Fun Friday, I think it's 10 o'clock on Fridays, 10 o'clock Eastern Time on Fridays, you could possibly win stuff and, could tap into stuff that anybody else doesn't have access to. So, I'd advise everybody to stay plugged into that. 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. We've got Fun Fridays. You jump on that page for about an
But
hour.
my question is, if it's
Go
a
ahead.
question, if the things that they're giving away, they don't ship it here and we win, will we still get it?
Oh yeah, yes, because we use courier services. You could give it if you use that, you could work that out. But
Okay.
yes, most of us use courier services if it's not shipped here. Um,
Okay.
we adapt and overcome until we can make enough noise to have our own distribution center, which is our goal. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So another thing that we'd like to impart is that every single Monday we have a training call. Um, as you know that you can use SCCHD or Hangout dial-up to dial into these apps once you have Wi-Fi or enough data. And there's also a Thursday night team Hangout call for Creative for Greatness. We're under the wings of Coach Pam and Nate McRae. So they host a call. Jamaica was representing on Thursday, and it was a very, very good call. So staying plugged in, you feel the energy, you feel, and you get your persons to do the same. You have less work to do in terms of training each person in your team. So it's good to get persons on your team plugged in, and I know everybody here on the line is always motivated, but it's very important to get on the call, post the information in the group. Okay, all right, so the next thing is that we're still doing promoting our 3033. After finishing my first season of 3033, it was amazing. A lot of results, I got the results that I wanted, and also I have more activity going on social media, and thus um, we had a couple of sales, a couple of new business partners, and so on out of the movement. Um, you know, so also for persons who aren't able, so we're talking practical stuff today. For persons who aren't able to buy the 3033 package right away, you can start them off with a tea, or a brilliant young man that is on the line here actually suggested the resolution as well. So you can start them off with smaller products um, to get on board. Even if a person have $250 or $300, they can buy it instantly from you. If they're, especially if they're in Jamaica, you can send it to them wherever they are transfer. So these are ways that we can do to overcome and to actually make it work, right? If your why is big enough, we will make it work despite all the challenges. I posted on social media today that you know there is something about successful people. They tend to see what they want to see and they stay focused on that amid the distraction, amid the so-called challenges, and they make it work. And that's the type of mindset. If you want to have a high level of success or long-term success, that's the type of mindset you have to have. You know, remember Peter was walking on the water and he took his eyes and started to gaze on not on what he didn't want and took his eyes off what he wants. And that is when all hell broke loose. So, you know, I leave that type of thought process. That is the mindset you want to have going into this week. Um, and you know, just with the business in general. You know, when I get into that mode of laser focused mindset, you know, great things happen, and I've been seeing some great things happening, you know, in my business. And I want the same for everybody, and even more for persons who are in the team. If you agree with that, just say amen.
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 All right, I'm not hearing Yannick. I hope Yannick mic is okay today. Yannick, I'm not hearing you. I'm not sure why. I know you're unmuted, but I'm not sure. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, we can hear you now. Great.
Hello?
Yeah, man, I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
I don't know, not hear nothing. Alright, let me see what I can adjust here.
Okay. All right. While Yannick works on that, we'd like to talk about skills in network marketing. Remember, we said there are 7 skills in network marketing. Um, you know, prospecting is one, inviting is the other, presenting is the third, you know, follow up is the fourth, um, closing is the fifth, getting web started right is the sixth, and promoting events is the seventh. So we're focusing on income producing activities, and we don't want to get that technical. What we do here, we want it to be simple and intuitive and action packed. Um, right? So, yes, I was saying something about the 3033. Remember, try to get it started and try to promote it as well as soon as possible, so that you can become a part of the growing movement. There's something about, I, I don't know how many of you actually tapped into the training by Tanya Rockmore. And what she was saying is that marketing has consistently evolved, and that's what we're doing with Total Life Changes. You know, there was a time when you were doing campaigns, and then it moved on to branding. There were branding specialists, and people were laughing at branding specialists. Branding yourself, and that became the thing. And now that's holding the trend now. It's not, people don't want to be type of soul type of thing. People want to be a part of something that's moving, a movement. And so the territory street is a movement that was planned out by you know, the, the the company, and the idea behind it is brilliant, and I can use some of the nuggets I learned on the call. Um, they were saying that when you are sharing or when you're promoting these products, stay with the colors because the colors have significance. The red, the gray, and the black. The red is passion, the gray is safety, the black is I don't remember. Right? The black I think is movement. But these are colors that are there. And if you Google the meaning of colors, then you'll see what each of them means. There's a reason behind the colors on 3033. She was saying you should, there are questions that you need to answer um, on when promoting the event. Number one is what what are you giving away for free? What is so valuable that you're giving away for free? What we're giving away for free is a lifestyle. You know, how can we get persons to participate in it? You can tell them what they have. You got 30 minutes for the next 30 minutes, you know? everybody cannot reach peer 30 days if it is important enough, right? And there are a couple other points that she dropped on it, but the focus is on the customer, right? And that is key. So the movement is strong. It is brilliantly put together by corporate and by our esteemed Miss Stormy Wellington as well. All right, before I introduce Yannick, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to keep it short and simple so that persons can actually just use what we're doing here in your business. And then we'll have a little section for questions for anything at all that you have in mind. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is the number six skill of closing. Before I enter that, I want everybody to know that there's a back office training on YouTube by Candice Davis. I actually had placed it in the training group. If you'd like to have access, if you want me to resend it again, just send a quick message to me or in the training group and I'll just resend it. Very important that you get to know the back office. And you'll see also in the back office one of the new sales products that is already, on our back office. It's actually very reasonably priced. I see here somebody is texting. Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. So the sixth skill of network marketing is also an income producing activity, and it is closing and handling of the objections. Now, based on all the persons I've listened to, all the mentors and trainers, um, the closing actually starts from initial interaction with your prospects. How you interact from the first point of contact with your prospect, right throughout the whole process, right? So always connect with persons on their language, which is a training that we did earlier, on their personality, and actually connect with them on that basis. And how you invite them as well, invite them based on what you know about them. So, for example, if the person said that they're looking for an opportunity, you can call them and say, hey, I think I found something X in terms of opportunity. Somebody said, are you looking for a product? Say, hey, I think I know a product I can work with. All right, and it goes right through. In the presenting, you kind of nod your head. If you're physically presenting to them, you nod your head. Get them to say yes a lot of times during the presentation. Those are some things that you like to do. So we're gonna do another section on presenting. And actually handling objections. Now I have some notes here, and it says that handling objections, your aim throughout in closing is not to convince, is not to defend, is not to be right. Right? There's an old saying that you can be right or rich. Right? It's education and understanding. That's what that is our job in network marketing. Education and understanding, to get persons to understand and to educate persons about what we have to offer in network marketing and in our with the products as well. So if you go on the offensive, it tends to chase the prospects away. If you go on the defensive, it places doubts in the prospect's mind. Right? All right, so here are a few tactics to overcome objections. But objection comes in basically two forms. The first one is a limiting belief in their selves and their ability to do business. So persons tend to have objections that will talk about, the limiting belief towards doing this business. So, persons tend to say, no money, I don't have the time, I'm not a salesperson, all those objections. The other category of persons are limiting beliefs in network marketing. These are persons who don't believe in the industry of network marketing. In most cases, because they had a bad experience. In some cases, because they heard it was misrepresented to them. All right. Um, a key in dealing with objections and closing is to show empathy, be able to relate with empathy, and then tell your story. The formula, I hope you have your pens and paper. The formula is to show, to feel, felt, and found. So basically, you know what you let them know that you know how they feel, and let them know that that's how you felt, or that's how you know somebody that felt the same way. And here's what you have discovered. Here's what you have found. That's the formula. So if somebody says they have no money, you share your story, right? You know, my story, your story. If you had an issue getting started at first, you know, you let them know that, hey, I know how you feel. I had the same issue getting started, but I realized that if I didn't do something to change with my situation now, then it wouldn't change. And as a result, I am now able to, I definitely just put the head to the wheel and I found a way, right? I borrowed somebody's credit card and I was able to pay them back in next time because I made money in my first week, that type of thing, right? Um, so for handling objections with limiting beliefs in terms of the network marketing, then a lot of persons, if they have that objection with passion, it's more than likely because they had some kind of negative experience. So if this objection, you want to ask them, hey, what is the reason that you what's the reason? You have a story, right? Have you had a negative experience with network marketing? So you ask questions and allow them to answer, that of thing, right? And when they answer, you can ask questions like, what is the reason that you think you didn't have the success? You can ask questions like, do you think that network marketing was the problem or it was just timing? You know, some persons might have the objection, um, those objections as a share. But ask the questions and be friendly. Be on their side. Always be on their side when you're, you know, closing persons. Don't be offensive or defensive. No, um, it's another type of objection where persons would say, "Hey, I don't want to bother my friends and family," and this is quite common as well. What you want to do is remind them of a time that they had a good experience with a product or service or hotel, and how they would naturally share it with their friends and family. And also, in the same breath, you want to say, hey, what if I can show you a way that you can introduce it to your friends and family without sounding salesy and rejection free? So basically, you're giving them the benefit and taking away the, the blues of doing it, right? Okay. There's one more objection that tends to happen, and you know, how much money are you making? And if you're not making the amount that you want to make, here are some things that you can say. Now, for persons who are just getting started, you can easily say that you're just getting started, and you read this, and then you're leaning with your why and what you hope to object, what you know you will achieve by a certain time, right? Okay. Um, Persons who are in it long, you can say, hey, I'm doing it part time, and this is where I'm going, and then you can share someone else's story. All right. So enough of my talking. I'm gonna go ahead and ask anyone if they have had any other objections. Um, so I'm gonna give 10 seconds for persons to respond. Anybody else has had any other objections during closing?
No, those were generally the main ones that I came across.
All right. Great.
Okay.
So what you find, this is why this industry is the best, because these are the same objections you will have to deal with for the rest of your life. So once you're prepared for them, you need as many times as possible. As you said, this is a numbers game. Play the numbers to get the results. In numbers, knowing your numbers is a calculator as to how much you get paid for the next week. So
Yeah,
go
sorry,
ahead.
David. Sorry, I just remembered something that I remember somebody said to me once,
Right.
about people contemplating it as a pyramid scheme.
Right. So that comes under the category as limiting belief in terms of network marketing. Now let us role play. Tanya, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. So Yannick has an objection. Yannick,
Yes, David.
come on, Yannick, sorry.
Organic.
Yannick,
Our
sorry.
name so close, you know.
Right. All right. So Yannick, could you role play with Tanya? You are giving Tanya objection. Tanya, could you handle that objection?
All right, no problem. You can go ahead, Tanya.
So Tanya,
I didn't hear the objection.
oh Tanya, you're gonna say, "Are you ready to get started?" And then Yannick is gonna go ahead and give the objection.
Oh, I should ask her if she's willing to get started.
Yeah, just start with, "Are you ready to get started?"
Okay, hi Yannick, are you interested in starting? Hi Tanya, boy, I watched, and it seemed sort of okay-ish, but I'm very skeptical right now, I think it's just one of them pyramid schemes, something. I don't know how I can make no money out of this and other people in the business long time. Okay, and have you had any experience in doing network marketing before? Um, I tried something one time, but the time is a factor. And a couple of friends of mine have done the business already, and they never did anything much out of it. So I don't think it's going to be good for me either. I think it's a waste of time. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your success in network marketing? Well, as I said, for the one thing that I had tried, I probably would say maybe about a 4. Okay. And so with what I'm presenting to you, it's not that you're going to be doing it alone, and you'll be doing it with persons who are successful, right? So you're not going to this business by yourself, and all the tools are there. If you're willing to be trained, you can be successful. It's not a get rich quick. You have to put in the work, and we're there to help you. So if you're willing and able, then you can be successful with all the other persons, including myself, who are successful in it. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I mean, how long has the business been around? And what happened to the persons who had started the business from that time? And, in terms of me coming in at this point, how can you guarantee me that I'm going to get to that place as well? Yes, I know that I have to work, but I mean, like a lot of people are there ahead of me. So how can I get to that place? Like every movement, and in every movement, there are persons who are going to be left behind. It's the fittest of the fittest that will survive. Some persons wanting to get rich, because I said it's not a get quick program or business, right? If it is that you're going to be working somewhere for X amount of salary, you decide that you're going to be there for a number of years. Just like with any business, you have to choose to commit. So I'm saying to you, you have to choose to commit, you have to choose to go the distance that it requires for you to be successful. And for myself and others, we're there to help you get to that success over a period of time. All right.
All right. So pause a second. Um, all right. Not bad in terms of showing her that you over her alone. Um, but what I would do is I remember some of the questions, or you want the person to realize then first of all that it wasn't network marketing wasn't easy, because clearly she's still
Not hearing you
thinks.
clearly.
Oh, you're not hearing me clearly? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hearing you.
All right, good. So you want the person to know that you want to get it out that the person network marketing was not the issue in the first place. So what you probably the question would solve that is ask, do you think that network marketing was a problem, or was it just the timing? Because you want to get to the root of that problem first, get it out of the way, and then let them see that hey, it's a fresh thing. So excellent in terms of sharing that it won't be her alone, and it's not up to her alone, and that's good. I would add though before that is to get to the root of the problem, get the pain out of the way, and then introduce the benefits. Right?
Okay.
Everybody's clear?
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
because 90% of the time when you ask that question, do you think network marketing was a problem? When they introduce it to how they were how were they introduced and so on, they would agree that it wasn't network marketing that was a problem. It was probably timing or they didn't put in the effort or they had a misconception. All right?
Okay. How exactly though would you handle somebody who has never done the business before,
Not heard
but
about it.
just has misconceptions full
Right.
stop?
It's the same thing. You ask them first of all, do you have experience with network marketing?
Uh-huh.
And then you ask, how do you know X or Y? And then
Mm-hmm.
probably what you could do is send them an explanation about network marketing. Is a good explanation, probably a YouTube video. Use that to show
Okay.
them what
Okay.
network marketing is. And then they would have a lot of them say, wow, interesting. I said, I didn't know that this is what it is.
Didn't know that.
Some
Mm-hmm.
coming from some expert, a good tool that I use is Rise Up Entrepreneur, which is quite long, but it's very interesting. So it keeps the person, engaged, and it's really education. It's really
Sorry.
educating,
I'm
right?
sorry, I missed the name of the person. You said?
The name of the audio is called Rise of the Entrepreneur. Right,
Or Rise of the Entrepreneur.
right,
Okay.
right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it's education. Remember our key with handling objections. We were going network marketing, education, understand. And
Mm-hmm.
the more we use tools, is the more it becomes complicated because you can give me a dollar and say, hey, this is a video for X or Y.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So keep it simple,
Cool.
keep it easy, keep it.
Cool.
And then
Thank you.
always, yes, no problem. And always share a story as well because um, facts tell and stories tell. Okay. All right. Well, we promised to keep it short, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce our online marketing, network marketing person, Mr. Yannick Prince.
Good evening, all.
Greetings.
Hey, Yannick.
Hey.
Good evening.
All right, so we're going to do a little different type of thing. All right. So what I was said to talk about, right, is actually deducing who is a prospect or not, because you really need to know what you're wasting your time with people. That's the bottom line. It might sound away, but that's the bottom line. You don't want to waste your time because there are what, billions of people in the world, so you don't want to spend too much time on a person who is not interested at this time, because they say that there's a principle. You follow up with somebody who said they're not interested like every 6 months. But this is what I do. Say I'm talking to somebody, right? I don't know if they're a prospect or not. How we going to find out if they're a prospect? We're going to ask some questions, right? After that, you're going to ask, the introductory questions like, what do you do? How long do you do it? If you like what you do, right? And it should be natural. It shouldn't sound scripted, right? When you hear these questions, when they hear these questions and they respond favorably, I'm not talking like a one-word answer, they're interested to talk to you, right? And the thing is, you control the conversation by asking the questions, right? And the more they talk, the more you will appear to be interested in them, which is good for you, right? So when they see that you're interested, they'll open up more. You can ask some questions like, how has the economy affected you? Or in the job that you have right now, you think you have enough time freedom and you think you're making enough money? Majority of the time they're going to say no. This is where you can plug in now and say, hey, what if I could show you a way in which you don't leave your job, you have your job at the same time, and you could make additional income? Would you be interested in that? Would you be interested in something like that? majority of the time they may say what it is, and some people might say, "Boy, that sound like pyramid scheme. I'm not interested." You have two ways to take this now, right? The person, like what David just said, we can lead with education and understanding. The person says, "Boy, this is a pyramid scheme." All right. If the person says that, what I do may be different from you guys, but what I do, I explain my way of saying what network marketing is. I put down 4 objects, right? If they're in front of me. If the person is in front of me, I put down 4 objects. And I say, network marketing is this. You have the wholesaler, right? You have the distributor, you have the retailer, you have the customer. This is a typical structure for any business. In network marketing, what we do, we get directly from this person here, right? So we cut out the middleman. And the company, what they do, they compensate us for all that advertising and thing. We get all of that. That is pretty much network marketing. And a lot of them say, "Oh, I saw you go. The thing say me have to bring my friend, bring my friend, you know." So pretty much it's just sales, right? And that's how I explain it. David, you can plug in whenever you're ready. But that is pretty much what I say to educate them.
That's a simple way of explaining it. No, that's excellent.
Right, so that's pretty much what I say with regards to what network marketing is. And a lot of them I open now. And they say, "Tell me more." This is where the follow-up part comes in, right? We want to deduce who is a prospect. The prospect is a person who is open to hear more. So the first time you're not going to sign up, the second, the third time, a lot of the times, 6 to 10 times they say exposures before the person signs up, right? But you want to know that, hey, the person is in a position to buy a product or buy the service, right? If they're not in a position, but they're very interested, you keep close to them. And you want to follow up with that person within 48 hours, right? Because if the person really, really wants to do it, they'll find a way to do it. It would be like, sometimes I come across females, because this, for me, face-to-face, I target females a lot, right? And very successful with females. Sometimes they make an excuse of, "Boy, I don't have the money right now." But trust me, if they want to go to a party or something, they'll find the money for the year. So, know that within 48 hours or so, when I touch back base, based on how I talk to them, right, I'll get a favorable response or not. My strength is really, really retail and online retail. So everything for retail, that is me. More building a team, I can point it towards David in regards to that. That's how I actually narrow down who is a prospect or not. Any questions?
Clear.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Tanya?
No, I'm good so far.
Okay. David, anything you want to add?
Oh, well, it's excellent so far. As I said before, if the person is asking for more information, that's qualifiable. You don't want to waste time on the persons that are not interested. Saves you time, money, and energy.
And something that would be useful as well, because I do internet marketing, I use software. However, for you guys to follow up, I would recommend that you have an Excel sheet that you print out a couple copies, right? The person's name, the person's phone number, the person's email. These are columns that I think would be useful on it. First contact, second contact, comments. So those are the columns that I suggest you have on a form, an Excel form you have it print out. So as you get a lead or you get a contact, you complete the form, right? You write it out. You always have your tools on it. So that is a tool you must have. David can back me up too. Also, as somebody doing this business on a day-to-day basis, either you're going to have a presentation on your phone or you're going to have a flip chart in your car or on your person at all times in your bag, because you don't know when opportunity might strike. And you need to show the business.
Yeah.
Good point.
Always be prepared.
Definitely.
True.
Definitely. I wish I had my car now. My dad just go in the car and show you guys something that I have. I have a little box. I think I showed you before. When they had the buy one get one for the kit, for the what do you call it, man? The starter kit.
Starter kit.
Right. I actually bought 4. So whenever I box in or box start tear up, I replenish it with something else, and that's always in my car. And whenever I go in my car and I pull that out, trust me, everybody support this really look professional.
Right.
Right, I'm having a flip chart, I'm having my leather pouch as well with application forms. Because I buy so much of them, I have a lot of application forms that I have already same time. Because some people know, they'll go on the website and purchase. Some people say, boy, just do it yourself now because they'll trust you. Right? And they give you the information, boop, 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 you plug it in and you just do it. So it's good to be prepared in that regard. And you look more professional that way.
Right. I've never had a presentation. It's good because I had some forms here and person easily fill out the forms.
Good.
So it's always good to have forms and have things there that, because a person still look for documents, not everybody's online. So
Exactly.
good to have something there to do that.
That's true. All right. So David, that's it for me. Unless there's another topic you'd like me to touch on, Tanya.
That's fine. We're keeping it
Short.
Right. If you have any assignments, because remember we're going to do action. My assignment is that everybody start their 3033 and start promoting it. It's beneficial to you as well as to your prospects. And it is a marketing genius. Trust me, if you ever hear the planning behind the whole thing, you'll understand what's going on. Alright, so Kenny, I don't know if you have any assignments for everybody today.
Alright, so what I want people to do, or the team to do, I want you to look, I think, on the same TLC site, the training site, the Global One Team. Correct me, David. I think they have a follow-up process
That's
on it. I'm not sure.
If they have a follow-up process?
On it. If they don't,
no, I don't.
I'm going to direct you guys to, a former friend of mine, but he has a very good blog. He has an interesting follow-up process that he uses. Chuck Holmes. If you type in Google Chuck Holmes network marketing,
okay,
and at the end it puts follow-up, the word follow-up.
Okay.
All right, for everybody, it may be different. You want to consult your upline first, how they follow up, right? And maybe you prefer their method, or you can even create one that works for you by testing. But this part is very, very important because a lot of the times we lose sales, we lose partners just because we never follow properly.
Indeed. Yeah, excellent. So
let me know when you find it.
Okay. Chuck Holmes.
So the site is Online MLM Community. That's the name of the site. His page.
Is it Chuck Holmes? Or Fred Holmes?
Sorry, Charles Holmes. Charles Holmes. Why did I say Chuck?
Online MLM Community.
Right. Trust me, it has some good steps. And this guy has been through a couple companies well before he found a home. And the home that he found is very similar to TLC.
Okay.
Very, very, very similar to TLC. I won't say the name of the company.
Right. So let me see.
All right, I'm going to copy
the side and then. Okay.
I'm going to copy the link and just drop it in the group then. And just drop it here.
Okay.
Well, this is something that is probably the most critical skill.
Oh, and he has an audio at the bottom here. Okay. Awesome.
All right, ladies, you see the side? You're on the side? Let me see if I can screen share just for a sec. tell me if you see the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right. How to follow up with network marketing prospects. This is a very, very good article. So based on this, create your own system, talk to your upline as well, and see if it's approved. Because you know you don't want to break a trend if a trend is working.
Right.
And you implement. So this is the homework for next week. Create your own follow-up system.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Anybody has any awesome follow-up testimony before we go? Because I'd like to show the success of the team. Nobody?
For myself, there were a few persons from the health fair, and so I had all of them in my WhatsApp, and so I reached out to them. There's some persons that, you know, it's back to school, so after the back to school, we will meet and working on getting inside of a gym. So on Monday, I will know how that goes. So David,
Awesome.
I will be calling on you.
Of course.
There are some police officers who are in need of the strike up and strike up extreme. And so David, I told them about you. I told them that you said finished and hopefully to be soon. So that is where that is at. So it's been good.
Oh boy, Tanya is showing us up, and yeah, we'll definitely make a concerted effort to get the next event, and we'll definitely work on getting.
There's a link that I shared in the group too. You can utilize, as I said, beauty cosmetics.
Right.
They actually ship in their own stuff, right? And I'm aware that she's getting another shipment soon that has strike up in it, right? So you can liaise with them and find out what's up.
Which team is she from?
No, actually.
Pardon me?
She still has some now, actually.
She still has some.
Yeah, it's 1800 Extreme Acto.
And that's a good price, you know. That's a good price.
That's good. Which team is she from?
Pardon me?
Is she from Team Jamaica or?
Yeah, man, Team Jamaica. She operates out of Mobile.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Let's take over the world and let's build Jamaica together.
Definitely.
If any questions, we can continue in the WhatsApp group.
All right then. All right, night, folks.